What's up, internet basketball junkies? In today's video, we're going to look at 7 concepts to play the high-low game. The high-low game has been around in basketball since the beginning of basketball, but can come in and out of fashion in the game. It's interesting because the high-low game is a very efficient play, but it's not exactly a sexy basketball action. I feel like coaches start to chase sexier actions before coming back to simple concepts like the high-low game that produce more substance but don't look as pretty. Many of these actions are featured in the new guide on my store, the High-Low Synergy Playbook. The guide covers actions that are all present in great opportunities to play the high-low game, and also feature detailed instruction on how to play the high-low game, how to seal, how to pass, how to cut. It shows how different low-post defensive strategies can be exploited using these 5 concepts. It also has an arsenal of post drills. These drills teach players of any size the fundamentals to excel in the high-low game. As the film rules on these different actions, what we really need to understand is this. All these plays have different initial actions or entries, but they all flow into the same basic high-low concept. That's one of the great things about the high-low game. It can be the main thing your team runs on offense, or it can just be a part of your offense. You can choose to emphasize it more or less, but as long as you can align the high post and the low post presence in the middle third of the court at the same time, you can work the high-low game. Now I'll touch briefly on these concepts that are featured in the video and some of their benefits. First, we'll start with Fort Fry. This play starts out of a 1-4 high alignment with the posts working up and down the lane. The baseline is empty, so you can backdoor the wing if teams try to deny your entry passes. This is also the simplest way to use the high-low game against zone defense. The video starts demonstrating the offense against man-to-man defense, and then later demonstrates the same concept against zone defense. It's very versatile. The next action we'll touch on is State. State starts out of a high double ball screen. One post will roll and the other will pop, creating spacing for the high-low game. The double high ball screen has a variety of options for execution, allowing your players to be put in the best position for success and to stress the defense the maximal way. With the high double ball screen, a playmaking point guard has the first crack at exploiting the defense. The next concept we'll touch on is Tight. Tight is more of an old school high-low approach using an interior cross screen into a high-low flash. With Tight, you get great high post catches around the free throw line area or elbow. The cross screening action can often create nice mismatches against switching defenses. Many of these actions are featured in the new guide on my store, the High-Low Synergy Playbook. The guide covers actions that are all present in great opportunities to play the high-low game, and also feature detailed instruction on how to play the high-low game, how to seal, how to pass, how to cut. It shows how different low-post defensive strategies can be exploited using these 5 concepts. It also has an arsenal of post drills. These drills teach players of any size the fundamentals to excel in the high-low game. Next up is Ohio. Ohio presents the high-low game in a raw form. Ohio uses baseline screening to aid in making the wing entry pass. Also, if the baseline screens get switched, the low post should have a great mismatch advantage to exploit. Next is Wave. Wave is a ball screen offense that has a built-in high-low game. Smart coaches can feature the high-low function more when they have personnel to really pursue the high-low game and less when they don't. But Wave keeps that high post, low post, middle third of the court relationship between the posts that is so critical to playing the high-low game. Flow is our next action and our last one for this video. Another ball screen action that morphs into a high-low game. Flow is a roll and replace ball screen, which presents differently than State or Wave, the other ball screen high-low options previously discussed. Flow leaves the most room for a penetrating point guard to attack off the ball screen prior to the high-low game. Shout out to Dr. Dish for sponsoring this video. Visit drdishbasketball.com to learn more about their game-changing shooting machines. And shout out to Fast Model Sports. Their play diagramming software and scouting report software is the best that I've worked with. Alright, internet basketball junkies, as we wrap up this video, there's a few things that I need from you. Do not pass on hitting that like button and give an assist to a friend by sharing this video. Failing to hit the bell for notifications is definitely a turnover, and sub yourself into the game by subscribing to this channel. If you don't click the link in the description to my Sellfy store, you owe me a timed suicide. I have detailed basketball coaching content for sale on my store, including a guide to the circle motion offense, a guide to the 1-1-3 quick switch zone defense, a guide to fundraising for high school basketball programs, a guide to the European ball screen offense, a sample of documents to help you with your program's organization, a strength and conditioning guide for high school coaches, and much, much more. But my favorite product that I have and current bestseller is my drill book and practice plan package. This is an 87-page fast draw diagrams of drills, all diagrammed up with descriptions for each drill with points of emphasis on how to organize the drill. This package also includes a whole season of practice plans so you can follow along through the whole season, seeing which drills we deployed and when, as well as how the structure of the practice changed throughout the different phases of a full season. All that and more, so go visit my store through the link in the description. Thanks for breaking down these high-low plays with me.